Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of The Hard Truth. Before we get started, I have to give a great big thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank you so much for so many wonderful tips and for supporting the channel. You are so appreciated. Okay, our hard truth for today is for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. And that comes from Luke 12 and 2. You know, time is something else because a lot of times when someone's trying to pull the wool over your eyes, they'll try to speed things along because the con depends on things happening very fast, okay? Because if you have time to think about it or time passes, the truth is going to start popping out, okay? So the fact that the hearing was delayed 6 months gave time for things to come out that wouldn't have had the hearing taken place in January. All right, and so why am I saying this? Well, the title of this video is Xana Was Already Dead, and I named it that because she was. And I'm going to prove to you that Xana and Ethan were not alive at 4 a.m. All right, and it may take me a couple of a couple of clips, might end up being a 2 or 3 video series, but that's okay. All right. So grab that coffee or a nice cup of tea and let's begin our story. Opie Do It Part 2 that the Jack in the Box is not, that Jack in the Box bag is not legit. And so I'm going to put this quick clip in here to show you how it's supposed to look. All right. Now look at this label on this bag and then look at the bag on the right. And you tell me that the restaurant put that generic label on that Jack in the Box bag and wrote Xana's name on it. Okay, if you believe that, it's a free country, but I already told you it's not real. All right, let's move on. Okay, these are conversations that I recorded from Yelp on the internet for the Jack in the Box in Pullman, Washington. These comments on Yelp are for the Jack in the Box. This is under Jack in the Box, Ask the Community for Pullman, Washington. All right. The first one says, yes, it's absolutely ridiculous and it lasts way longer than 15 minutes. The store will offer cash sale, but the one I was going to wouldn't. They would also leave the open sign on and give no warning that they're closed. There isn't one Jack in the Box that is actually open 24 hours because of the update. And I believe they should have to get rid of the 24-hour claim that they're open every day. Okay, and then Sean E. said the app won't let you order from the store during the downtime either. Seems kind of misleading to offer 24 hours when it's not. All right, keep that in mind. All right, next we have Peter. He said, I swear this place closed cause their systems are updating more often than they're open. And this location is horrible. They are closed most of the time without any good reason, 24/7, but not actually, because the employees sit in the lobby on their phones, put out wet floor signs so nobody can get through the drive-through. Hope this place gets shut down. And that was in 2021. All right, let's move on. This is Peter R. Okay, this is very important. The few times I have tried to get breakfast here, because they claim to be 24 hours, I'm told they can't take orders for at least another 50 minutes. I have been here different days of the week, anywhere from 3 a.m. to 4:30 a.m. Okay? Anywhere from 3 a.m. to 4:30 a.m. And this was posted November the 5th, 2021. So I'm not making this stuff up. All right? So what does all of this mean? I'm glad you asked. Let's keep moving. Ethan and Xana were already dead at 4 o'clock a.m., okay, on the day of the murders. Here's the timeline in the PCA, and everything needs to fit into that timeline because whatever evidence, whether it's real or manufactured, it it fits into this timeline, and if anything is disproved, they have to, it'll fall apart because it's a house of cards. All right. The first point, I'm gonna make 4 points here. First of all, the DoorDash bag is fake. All right, there was no DoorDash delivery. Whoever brought that bag there, it was just a prop to say, okay, Xana was alive and received her food. Number two, the police said some DoorDash driver came and confirmed he dropped food at about 4 a.m. All right. Either the person who told law enforcement that is lying, or law enforcement is lying as no one ever came and told them that. Okay. It just depends on who's doing the setup here. All right. Number three, the reason for these lies is to support the lie that Ethan and Xana were alive between 4 and 4:15, but they weren't. All right. And I'm going to prove it in my series. Number four, another main reason for these lies is also because there probably is a lone car on camera on King Road during that time of the morning. They said themselves there's not a lot of traffic, and this is not a through street. If you come down here, you mean to be coming down here. So they probably do have a vehicle on camera. They never showed it, but they probably do have one. And so they're gonna have to explain that. Okay, if it wasn't the DoorDasher, then who was it? All right. The DoorDasher story is just to explain away that there was a car on that road. Okay. It served a lot of different purposes. And one of them is to send people pulling their hair out about who is the DoorDasher and, oh, Xana got a DoorDash at 4 o'clock. And people are just eating it up. But there was no DoorDash delivery. That bag is fake. And whoever was on that street that time of morning was the killer, but it wasn't at it wasn't probably at 4:04 or 4:15. It was before that. Now you say, how are you getting all of this? I'm telling you, I've been telling you that the DoorDash is fake. I've been telling you that these sightings are not Big Brian's car, okay? And so now I'm telling you that Ethan and Xana were not alive at 4 a.m., okay?